I tear the skin from the bone just to feel you. Baby, give it.
How is it going, punters? The bold is back.
He's got no hair.
Yeah, I shaved my head. So today is a little bit of a weird one. Yeah. So he gave me some Haribos. So this is why I'm doing it. So today I sit down with somebody different. Like I said, he doesn't speak English.
I don't.
Apparently, he's apparently related to WWE's Keith Lee, Wes Lee, NXT, Kaylee Ray, NXT UK.
She married out.
Yeah, and all of the Lees in the world. Punters, I give you the big, strong, rich Olympian, endless Lee.
You missed out the end of that. Say my nickname again.
The big, strong, rich Olympian with a beard. There we go. Endless Lee.
That's me.
And there's a pyrotechnics that I will put in there.
Yes, all the fireworks and everything. It'll be like when that man called Guy blew up Parliament. It went kaboom. There was an earth-shattering kaboom. Unlike what we see at wrestling shows by all elite stuffs. Because they did a match where the ring was supposed to go kaboom and it didn't go kaboom.
Yeah.
That was funny, that was. I laughed. I went, ha ha ha.
I think a lot of people laughed. In all fairness, I think a lot of people did because it ended pretty shit. But anyway, we're not here to talk about AEW. We're here to talk about AE Lee. So
Yeah,
you say you don't speak English. So what is your language? What do you speak? What's your accent? And, yeah,
I speak Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
Yes.
That was a good question. That lasted long. So how did you get into the wrestling scene then?
Well, what happened was I walked into a wrestling ring. Yeah, that was about it, really. I just walked into one.
Did it hurt?
It did a bit, yeah, because there's metal and there's wood there. So what I did was I really hurt myself. I got a scar on my hip. It's quite painful for me to revisit, but it's fine because I walked into the ring, and obviously because I have wrestling stars in my family, I went to them and I asked, and I said, Keith, Kimber, Wes was only a little baby back then. He was only a little baby friend with his friend Nash Carter, who for some reason at the time was going by Zachary. I don't know why. Silly man lying about his name. Oh, I would never do such a thing, he says, calling himself Endless. I'd never do such a thing. And so we all sat around in our little ring. When I say little ring, it was quite a big ring. I mean, it could fit all of us in. So it wasn't one that you could put on your finger. You know what I mean? If it was one of those rings, I'd be fair. You know, I don't think Keith would fit in. God bless his soul. He's a bit big for them. Oh, wait, quick congratulations to Keith, by the way. Because him and Kimber are long split up now. They're no longer together. They haven't been together for years. He's getting married to Maya Lee. Maya, ooh, Maya, ah, Maya, ah. Well, she's Maya Yim for a bit, but she'll be Maya Lee. And I'm not redoing it again because that's a lot of singing, and I got to save my voice for my album. Anyway, what was the question?
How did you get into the wrestling business?
Oh, yeah. So I will set the scene. So I walked into the wrestling ring, as I said, and I asked my family members. I asked Keith, I asked Kimber, I asked Wes. I was like, friends, family, how do I do the wrestles? And Keith went, right, in his deep voice as you do. He went, right, you need to come out here and you need to get big and strong, which I did, clearly, right? Absolutely fantastic. In peak physical condition, absolute specimen, right? And Kimber, she was like, in her very sweet, angelic voice, she was like, right, what are you going to do? Okay, you got to get in that ring. You got to grab people by their necks and you got to throw them to the floor really, really hard. She wasn't Welsh. I don't know why I put that accent on. But she was really angry. And I was like, excuse me, Kimber. Oh, you're not angry, Lee. Okay, that's my great uncle. All right, stop impersonating my family, right? But she was, well, other people in my family. She married in. She doesn't count. And so she was just wandering around now telling me all these things. Why are you touching your face? Don't touch your face. It's COVID times. Wear a mask instead, like me.
I haven't got my mask.
Congratulations, you are doing good.
Okay.
Anyway, so Wes finally told me, right, what you gotta do is you gotta fly high. Okay? So what I started doing was I started eating special kinds of Haribos. Although I still couldn't fly, but I was doing half of it right. So I started to do that, and I sort of started to feel like I could do this. And then I met a little friend of mine called Jim. And he was like, Lee. I was like, that's my last name. Please call me by my first name. But he said no. So he said, Lee, get in the ring and wrestle. I was like, yes, okay. So I got in the ring and I did what my family told me. I was big and strong already. I grabbed someone by their neck. I threw them at the floor. I tried to fly. And then I landed on my face, got knocked out and lost. But I tried. And I did that for about 3.5 years in the wrestling scene over in the great nation of Costa Rica. It's by Costa Rica. It's over there in that general area. And anyway, so I was there wrestling, paying my dues. Cost about £5.50 an hour. And so I came then to the UK, not speaking a word of English. And I was given the chance to wrestle the greenest man in Wales, Mr. Jordan Carter. Jordan, if you're listening, thank you very much for wrestling me and hitting me with moves. I appreciated it, but I should have won. And you disrespected Spanish Jesus, and I will beat you up eventually. Eventually, exactly. Stop insulting my family, Mr. Ball. Eventually, okay, is a baby. They're only 3 years old. How dare you?
Hey, no disrespect. You said eventually. So I said just...
Stop trying to make... This is not... My family is not a laughing matter.
No.
Okay? We are not a 90s sitcom.
Okay, all right, okay. Moving on. So obviously it's come about that you was, well, I would say you was pestering the management at Pro Wrestling Karnage.
I wasn't pestering them. If I was pestering them, they would have called animal control. Pest control.
Okay, so you didn't pester them then?
No, I didn't know.
But you sent them like gift bags, gift baskets, and everything to get on the show. So do you think that
Loads of Haribos.
Sorry?
Loads and loads of Haribos. Turns out, big boy Danny Owens, he stole them from management. He stole the tank fast sticks. The cheek. No wonder he's put on weight and lockdown. Cheeky of him.
Reason why he's got more kids now. Who knows?
Exactly. And he has so many kids. He has like...
He's gonna have more people in his family than the Lees, I reckon.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. I'm fairly sure we have a good track record right now. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure our family like numbers is up to 953 at the minute. So we've got a few more than Danny.
Would you say you're fairly sure?
Mr. Ball.
Yes, Mr. Lee.
If I started listing off all of your family members in this this video, if I started saying, oh, Michael Ball, football, rugby ball, would you find it funny?
Probably.
Stop naming my family members, Mr. Ball. I see what you did there. Probably. No, stop it. right, this interview, you're going to have to stop, because otherwise, me and you, we're going to throw hands. Okay, I've got a spare box of prosthetic hands in my shed, and I'm going to throw them at you.
All right. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, back to the pro wrestling Karnage thing. Somehow you've managed to get booked by them. You signed a contract.
No, I haven't been booked by them. I haven't been booked by anyone. I am not a novelist. Okay. J.K. Rowling.
But you would have had to sign the contract.
Right? I have signed a contract, yes, with my name on it and everything. I signed it in my finest Crayola.
Right. So, what's your plans for pro wrestling Karnage? How are you going to make a name for yourself?
I'm gonna wrestle, and I'm gonna wrestle better than anyone else.
All right, so that's that question out of the way then. Fine.
Yeah.
So you're an Olympian. You're a rich Olympian with a beard. Yeah.
Big, strong, rich Olympian with a beard.
A strong, rich Olympian, judging by their muscles. Yeah. So what are your thoughts about the Olympics? What will you be doing in the next Olympics?
I will be doing sports at the Olympics, Mr. Ball.
Yeah, what kind of sports?
The sporty kinds.
Yeah, but what sporty kinds of sports are you going to be doing?
Well, high jump, because I've been told I'm very good at getting over. So I'll be doing that. Also, I will be doing...
Do you think the high jumps are highly overrated?
Okay, first of all...
So I had to put that one in there.
First of all,
carry on.
Okay, highly, okay, highly isn't even part of my family. Okay. So you done goofed there. You've gone made a mistake. Okay.
Mistakes, to be fair. So yeah, go on. And the sports. What will you be doing in the Olympics?
I will be doing judo. Okay. Because I am a master judoka. Believe it or not.
Are you a black belt in origami?
I am a black belt in origami, yes. I will give you the most painful paper cut you can ever feel in your life. I once, and this is a true story, I once fashioned a life-size Taj Mahal out of newspapers.
That's awesome. That's a skill.
Very good. There's pictures of it online.
Cool.
I haven't finished listing my sports in the Olympics yet.
Okay, I apologize.
Thank you. I will also be shooting. That's right. I am the shooter, not Dean Malenko. Much respect to Mr. Dean Malenko. I am the shooter. I am very, very good at the shooting. And then after that, because we're going to do it day by day, okay? They're going to reschedule the stuff for me so that I can do a sport a day. Then I'm going to obviously do the wrestling because I've got the apparel, so I have to. And then as the final sport, I'm going to do the decathlon. And I don't know if you know what a decathlon is, but it's 10 things in one. And I'm going to do all of them because I'm an athlete.
And a rich Olympian. How did you become rich then? Let's hear a secret about how, because obviously everybody in this world would love to be rich. But let's hear the top 5 secrets on becoming rich.
Number 1, when you're emailed by Nigerian princes, answer your emails.
It could be Apollo Crews.
It was Apollo Crews, you're correct. Number 1, answer your emails. Number 2, be polite. It's always nice to be polite, okay? Mr. Apollo, he messaged me and said, I want to give you loads of money. I was like, yo, Mr. Apollo, son. Yes, please. Give me all that bank, bro. Give me all that bank for days. Translator Travis told me to say that, and it worked a charm. Step 3, give your bank details to Mr. Apollo Crews. Fantastic. Number 4, wait 5 to 7 business days. I waited and it was fine. It was perfect. Number 5, wait a further 7 to 8 working months because the money hasn't gone in yet, but it's coming. It's coming. Apollo told me so. It's coming in. Okay, and I've seen him on SmackDown, and he's wearing these lovely robes, so I know he's got the money. He's just sending it over. He's got it in green as well. That's just a message that he's sending me some money. Okay, it's visual messaging to me and me alone. And yes, so the 5 steps: answer your emails, be polite, give the bank details, wait business days, then wait business months.
Cool.
Money with endlessly, financially. Ah, yes, I'm allowed to do it. You're not.
Well, that's greatly appreciated. Thank you very much, Mr. Lee, on that one. I'm sure.
Again, really?
What?
Greatly, really? My great-great-great-great-grandfather, really? Tennis ball, stop it.
Oh, that hurt. So,
It would.
you
It
say
would.
you have a beard. Now, this is where it gets interesting for me.
Oh, yes, I have a lovely beard.
Yeah. So, how long is your beard? Because I'd imagine it can't be that long.
5 years.
It's
5 years long.
5 years long. And what beard products do you use? Because I personally use Man-Made Beard Co. as their products smell great. And they help mental health in the UK, well, in the world. So that's why I like to support them and buy their products. And maybe other people should do that as well, to be supporting them.
They should, yes.
What do you use?
Businesses. Sorry, you cut out then.
I said, what products do you use for your beard? And can we have a look at your beard?
Okay, I use also Man-Made Beard. I also use them. They sent me out all their products, and I use them all in one because I have a very thick beard, and it required it. And after that, I started using propane, and it made it look fantastic. And instead, this is a tip, okay? Instead of using like combs and stuff, you've got to drag it all out, and it's going to take a while, right? When you have a really thick beard, like I'm talking thicker than Blanche, okay? Thicker than Aaron Blanchard, which is very thick. You've got to stop using combs, lads and ladies and other people's, all right? You've got to start using, and this is a tip, ceiling fans. Okay, I don't know if you can see mine up there. You've got to start using that, and it gets it really nice and curly as well. It's fantastic.
Can we see this beard?
You can. Are you
because
ready?
I can imagine this beard is going to be, it's just going to be perfectly perfect.
Oh, it's amazing. Are you ready to see my beard, Mr. Ball?
I'm ready.
1 second. Hold on. Da, 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 da.
That's not a beard.
Yes, it is. It's a beard.
It looks like a badger.
Stop badgering me, Mr. Ball. It's a beard.
Okay. So you're a big, strong, rich Olympian with a beard.
Yes.
That's where that comes from. Is there anything else that you're gonna, so you got the nickname, the big, you're big and strong, which is cool. You are a rich Olympian thanks to Apollo Crews and his Nigerian family. And you have a beard. Is there anything else you're going to be adding to your nicknames?
You never know. You never know. I have a lot of things going for me. I'm currently sponsored by an orange juice company, so I might add orange in there somewhere. I'm also the Haribo Hard Body. I know that was Sam Parker's nickname once, but I stole it from him because he didn't appreciate the wonderfulness of that nickname. So I stole it, and now I'm the Haribo Hard Body. I'm also the leading Lee of Lithuania.
Wow.
It's me.
Oh, fair play. You are somebody then in
I am somebody.
Lithuania.
You know what I am? I am Endless Lee. That's me. Ah! Ow.
Right, okay. So my last question to you, Endless Lee, what would you like to achieve in wrestling?
Win.
Yeah, okay. Is there anybody in particular you would like to beat up or wrestle or take a championship bout maybe back home to Lithuania or whatever you said?
Lithuania, yes, that's where I'm from. I would like to beat Marco Stunt. He's my dream opponent because he is a short man, and I want to beat him up. because I'm big and strong.
But can you beat an egg?
I can.
So
Yes,
you have a chance.
It's a very risky situation,
I like it.
but I can do it. You know, sometimes it does get my head all scrambled when I'm trying, but I can, in fact, beat an egg.
Excellent pun. Great.
Pun.
Anything else you'd like to do in wrestling?
Yes, I would like to hit a 730 splash.
Well, if that ever happens.
And I also want to debut my move, which is going to hurt people very much. It's called the really ouchy move of ouchness.
Okay. No Lee anywhere in that?
Why would there be? Why do I need to use my name in the move? I'm not Danny Owens. I don't need to use my name in my finisher.
You seem to have a bit of beef with Danny Owens. You mentioned him a little bit.
Yes, we do have beef, in fact. Every Sunday we go for a roast. He cooks very well.
All right. So, yeah, and that's my questions out of the way.
Thank you. I hope I did well.
Yeah, well, you also have fan questions.
Oh!
Surprisingly.
You ask questions? Stop being mean, you silly fan asking questions without my permission. You fanny. Sorry, carry on.
Luke Windows. I think that's how you pronounce your name.
He has a very long name.
Yeah, Luke Anthony Bennett Windows.
That's a lot of names in the one name.
Yeah.
I like it. It reminds me of my birth name.
Yeah. Why doesn't
you want to know my birth name, Mr. Q?
Yes, go on.
My birth name, it's not really endless. Okay, I changed it by Deadpool when I was 15. I think that's what it's called when you change your name. I think. I don't know. Anyway, so I changed my name because my birth name is really, really, we didn't mean for this to happen. This baby is quite unnecessarily.
Why doesn't he/she, because
excuse me,
we don't know if you're a male or a female,
I am a Lee. Okay,
why doesn't Lee challenge someone to a match on the opening night of Karnage if they are the great Olympian? I know many that would love to see him fight, so who does he want to step up?
You know what? I will challenge someone to a match. You have said you wanted to step on my throat before, and I don't appreciate that because I quite like having my throat. Okay? I quite like having it unstamped. All right? It's not something with the Queen's face on. It's not meant to be stamped. Okay? So, Mr. Brewski Branchfart, you and I, at the first ever Pro Wrestling Carnage event, will go 1-on-1. I think, maybe, probably. I'll have to check with management, make sure they're acceptable of that. But I want to face Blanche, so hopefully management okay that, because then we can have a fight. Can you cut this bit out?
Yeah, sure. We can cut that out if you really want me to.
Okay, thank you. I'll go back dramatically now. Yeah. Dramatically. See what I did there? That's a family joke little for you, because I can say them that you can't because you're not in my family. Silly man.
Okay. So yeah,
hold on, I'm still acting. Blanche, I'm gonna fight you, and I'm gonna really, really fight you in the face.
Okay.
I'm gonna cause you chronic fanny pain. Carry on.
Okay. Daniel Thomas.
I'll finish you in a minute, man. Sorry, carry on.
Okay. Daniel Thomas, who are you most looking forward to losing to?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, that's a really tough question. I don't know. I'm looking forward to losing to everyone. I mean, no, I'm not. I'm never going to lose. I'm an Olympian. Olympians don't lose. Silly man. No, I'm never going to lose. But if I do lose, I'm quite looking forward to losing to Mr. Chris Petherick. But that's not going to happen. Never going to happen. I also quite am looking forward to losing to Stevie Jones. What's his name this week?
I don't know. I can't say I've heard from him.
Let's call him Bob. I can't wait to lose to Bob.
Okay.
I mean, beat Bob. Almost got me there, Mr. Thomas.
Are you done? Can I move on?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, carry on.
Yeah. Kristen Hayes.
Hello.
Jesus fucking Christ. What do you say to those?
Don't swear.
All right, I'm sorry.
It's Spanish Jesus, you silly man. Oh,
Jesus. Jesus. What do you say to those that accuse you of using performance-enhancing drugs?
I have never used Viagra in my life. So sort it out, Mr. Tristan. Okay? Tristan? Is it like Christian? Is his last name Cage?
It's then Tage.
Oh, that's cool. Can't wait to see you on AEW Dark.
So you don't use Viagra, okay? Aaron Morgan.
That's a really good name for a show.
Well, Aaron Morgan.
No, AEW Viagra.
Okay.
Because it'll keep you up. Because it's exciting and it won't let you go to sleep.
Apparently. Aaron Morgan asks...
Apparently. Stop using my family's names.
Yeah. Next question. Yeah, it'd be good.
We are going to fall out like a game soon. We are going to fall out like New Vegas soon.
We're going to fall out like a boob.
We are going to fall out like boy.
Yeah. Who are your biggest influences in wrestling and or life?
I don't have a life.
No, that's sad. Okay. Last question by Alex Thomas. Favorite member of the Lee family?
Well, my cousin Ojo Azul de Nero is quite far up there on my list. Quite am fond of him. I haven't seen him in a little while, but we are very close. But apart from that, well, my wife, obviously, Carly, quite fond of her as well. Oh, who else? I'm trying to think now of who I'm really close to and who I really like. Oh, my uncle Stagger Lee. I miss him every day. He's up in the heavens, in the heavenly junkyard. Oh, he's such a dog. Who else? Oh, well, I think that's about it, because the rest of my family are idiots.
I don't suppose you're related to Marvel creator Stan Lee, by any chance?
I was, in fact, yes, but unfortunately we weren't very close. No.
Living in America and you in Lithuania.
Yeah, exactly. There was a bit of a family divide going on at that point, like a civil war, one might say. But yeah, it was okay to be related to him. It was great. He's a fantastic human being by all accounts. I just never really got that close with him, which is quite sad. But it is what it is. R.I.P. Rest in puzzles. Oh, I didn't answer Mr. Aaron Morgan's question, did I, about wrestlers that influence me?
Yeah, because you decided not to answer it.
Oh, no, I didn't decide anything, Mr. Ball. I just simply said I don't have a life, which is true. Wrestlers that influenced me. Well, as you can see from my physique, clearly John Cena. Matt Cardona, he's quite the influencer. Tennille Dashwood, she's also quite the influencer. Who else? Oh, I'm trying to think. Probably my favorite wrestler in the history of time ever, who isn't related to me, obviously, is a man called Sleeves. And he's been in contact recently and wants to team up with me and be an ultra amazing tag team called Endless Sleeves. And I'm all for it, Mr. Sleeves. I would happily be your tag team partner. You're a legend where I am from in Lithuania. They all think you are fantastic. Not you. Carry on.
Okay, so that's the questions out of the way from the people who would like to ask you questions. Is there anything else you'd like to promote, plug, or anything?
Yes,
Like
there is. There is, in fact. I have a new bath that I would like to plug.
Okay.
First, you could send me a new plug off my Amazon wish list. I will have CueBall link it down below. What else? My TikTok. I have a TikTok and a YouTube. I haven't posted on them yet. Admittedly, I haven't, but I will soon. It's endlessly on YouTube and TikTok because I am so creative. It's honestly, it took me like 3.5 months to come up with the names, but I finally got there because I am a creative human being.
Okay.
Also, my Facebook, endlessly, obviously, and then endlessly PW on the Instagrams. I post on there sometimes. I post pictures from my youth and from my past and my music career. Look out for that. Soon coming to Spotify as well. By the way, my new album, really good songs.
Really
good songs. Yes. It's
is that a cousin? Is it really or?
It's named in honor of my cousin who passed away. Yes. Don't be so insensitive.
I was asking a question. That's all I was doing.
You should take more journalism tips from Michael Cole.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind. So that's it. That concludes today's Rambles. This was episode 44. This has been Endlessly, the big, strong, rich Olympian with a beard.
That's been me. That is my name.
Yep.
Endlessly.
Yes, it is. We know your name is Endlessly. For fuck's sake. I have been.
You're doing it wrong.
What do you mean what do you mean I'm doing my own outro wrong?
No. You said fuck's sake. If fuck's sake, you're doing it wrong.
So I've been. No, see, you got me all messed up now. You've been. What? Forget it. I'll be asked.
Okay, what he was trying to say there is he's been infuriating. I mean, CueBall. That's been my fan. This has been my beard. I have been endlessly, and I'm still gonna continue to be endlessly. It doesn't end with this video, but I will continue to be endlessly. You know what I mean? CueBall normally says "yeah" to end these, but I'm not gonna do that because I like to protect my voice. So instead, I'm gonna go. Bye.